Hello everyone, hi. Welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a collective and timeless reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time, but keep in mind it's a general reading. So see what signs, symbols, messages, and energies resonate for you in your particular situation and hopefully help to bring you clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective and show you something with fresh eyes, but in the end, always trust yourself. The divine inner guidance is inside of you, and try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so that your decisions are sound, based in love, and for the highest, greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the tea leaf, get a couple of messages. Foundational energy, little insight. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. What does the collective need to know to be helpful and insightful? October is an important month, something, an event, a birthday. Something will either be fulfilled by October, or perhaps you're preparing for something now and you start something big in October. Anything else from this half of the tea leaf for the collective? More insight about October, please. Oh, we got the butterfly. Nice. So this is something coming, and it's going to be a change for the better. The butterfly is a big transformation. It's metamorphosis. It's coming out of the cocoon with spiritual wings, no longer feeling like your old self. You are something new. You're ready to start new, fresh. So maybe something is taking until October to transform. But it depends on what month you're in when you're watching this too. There's a lot of orange energy in both of these, which makes me think of a lot of creativity. We have June here as well. So perhaps between June and October, June could be an important birth date or an event. It's nice. You have a butterfly and you have an angel. So you have divine guidance, protection, and help in a situation. Let's go to the other half of the tea leaf. What else would be helpful for the collective on June, October, and the butterfly? Please and thank you. And you have a man. So masculine energy. Well, that's pretty, I want to say specific, but not specific at all. It's dealings or a relationship with a man. Okay, so you could be the man. Maybe it's a certain man or masculine energy. It doesn't even have to be a man. It's just a masculine energy that you are thinking about. Maybe that is where you're going to have a change for the better, since I placed it on top of the butterfly. What else do we need to know? Please and thank you. Anything else from the tea leaf? Yes. What do we have? We have two. Oh, a moon and a horse. So yeah, you're having changes. So you have a double message here that things are changing, but for the better. The moon is also trusting your intuition, going with the ebb and the flow of change. Learning to see in the dark, facing the reflection of something, releasing fears. And you have this cute little horse that's telling you it also has to do with a short journey. This could be down the block, in your neighborhood, in your town, the town over. I would say it's less than a day if you're driving, but even if you're flying on a plane somewhere, it's one of those flights that's maybe an hour long. I'm not getting that this is necessarily distance, it's more of a time thing. So at the bottom of this deck, you have temporary problems with the clouds. So that's okay. Sometimes things are behind the clouds. The sun is there, the moon is there. Something's always going to come back around. Whatever situation you're thinking, you're definitely making changes for the better. And the situation's temporary. It's not going to last forever. The only consistency is that things always change. So let's jump into, let's do one spirit message and we'll jump right into the tarot. What is a spirit message to bring some guidance into the situation that's changing, this short journey, the clouds clearing, and the butterfly? I hear the butterfly shining. I wanted to say flying, but I heard shining. One message, please, and thank you. Let's see what it says. It says, if you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed, hey, are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear exactly as you envisioned. So opening up that box, it's not that the doors aren't going to open. It's just going to open a different way, maybe through a different person, maybe through the back door, maybe by word of mouth, maybe by something that you present. This could be something that's orchestrated just for you, an opportunity that's actually been constructed because you are so special for this position that nobody else can do it. I'm getting really unique energy. And it's not just one door, it's a lot. And you also have to remember, when the butterfly is in the cocoon, everything is dark and weird. When things are behind the clouds, you can't quite see something clearly. It's behind the fog, it's behind the mist, it's unclear. But sometimes things have to go behind closed doors, in the mist, in the fog, in the dark, so it can be orchestrated and prepared for you so that it's ready, ripe, and able for you when you get there. I hope that made sense. Let's go to the tarot. Let's go to, I like this one. This is the Wanderer's Tarot. Let's do a spread. Let's jump into my version of the Celtic Cross and see what all this change is about, these new doors of opportunity that are opening up for you, and how to have a little compass on how to navigate this energetic map. Please and thank you. What is the foundation of your energy right now? Also in collective readings, it could be the energy of whom you're thinking about or connected to via love and energy. So let's start with the overall energy, please and thank you. Oh, you got justice. So things are coming back into balance. You are making just decisions. Sometimes this has to do with the justice system. It could be a mediator or somebody coming into the picture to help bring, I hear, peace and harmony, but usually this is that peace and harmony in yourself because you're making good decisions for you. It's balancing. You're really balancing. You're not just balancing, you're levitating your sword and your scales. You are receiving this illumination that's like sunshine from the divine into your crown chakra, down from spirit into your higher self, into your body, to feel how to balance something in your life. Here it's really being in balance. It's not making choices that you believe in. It's imbalance in doing something all in your emotions but not being logical, or all in your mind and not involving your heart, which is also really smart. When you involve the as within, so without, as above, so below, all of it together, then you find that all of your decisions are balanced. You never have to backtrack on something because you spoke with your authentic truth every single time. That was a weird message to come through. But it's also an 11, which is a master number. There is a weird metal or golden crown over this person's face. So maybe you felt protective over your thoughts. I hear your wishes are protective about making a certain decision. But it also looks like that helmet is gold, which makes me think of pure energy and value. And you're also blinded here. So I feel like something is going to come through an illumination inside of you. You're going to feel where it's imbalanced and feel how to balance it. And it's going to kind of be like these clouds have been lifted. The veil has been lifted over your eyes and you can see things more clearly. But usually that comes after a good decision is made. After a decision is finally made, you feel better. So clarity on 11, justice. What is the energy around you? It's the sun. You're going to be so clear and feel so good once you make a solid decision on something. Once you're living your authentic truth, you're beaming like a child. This is a beautiful, childlike, innocent sense of wonder. It's getting to do something every day. It's feeling alive. It's feeling like yourself. Whatever else happens in this reading, this energy overpowers and outshines everything else. It illuminates everything. It brings ultimate clarity to your situation, even when the clouds are out and it's a rainy day. The sun is still there. You can't miss it. Its warmth brings creation. It's the I am masculine energy that's telling you to pursue, to do, to follow the truth of your heart, to follow your dreams. And when you have an opportunity that comes through, this is the opportunity you take. This is where you have movement forward. So let's see what your higher self is saying. What is the message from your higher self on this beautiful illumination? It's happiness. I hear spontaneity. Maybe you have to be spontaneous. I always feel like it's a sense of adventure. Major Arcana number 19. And your higher self is telling you it's time to get to work on a project you want to start, on something you get to do. It's working well with others, also recognizing where energies may clash, where you feel valued, where you don't feel valued. And it's taking yourself to where you feel valued. Working with others that get along with you, where you work well together. That could be a partnership or actual career or a project as well. It doesn't matter. It's where people are different, and yet the differences is what make it work. Having different skills all come to the table to create something bigger than one person could do on their own. The upside down is getting yourself out of where you're not recognized, where people don't see how special you are, all that you contribute, what you can do, what you are attentive to, and I hear diligent with. I hear dismissed too. If there's anywhere where you're putting your attention and you're just kind of dismissed, then this illumination coming through and this big decision that you're making is taking you to eventually, if not right now, the right environment where you're truly valued. I actually hear sought after. There's one person here hammering on something. There's someone else maybe helping them out, like hang the picture a little to the left, a little to the right. And then there's almost someone here that's a guy that looks a little bit like a Hierophant energy. So there is a spiritual guidance, even in a work, career, project, partnership kind of situation. Let's see what energy will take this back down to earth, will help ground you after you make this decision. What is the grounding energy, the foundation for the collective, please? It's to see something in an entirely different perspective. You have the hangman, but the hangman's beautiful. It's a purposeful pause, maybe before you make your move or after you make your big decision, before you jump right into something else. Allow yourself to look at the entire Nautilus 360-degree swirling perspective of you, your life, your situation, everything you've gone through, and where you want to go. And when this comes through, you don't see it like you did before. It's where you have the picture on the wall, it falls down, and you realized you were looking at it upside down for the last 12 years. You had no idea it was the painting of a tiger. You had it upside down and thought it was just crazy art. It's seeing something that's usually right in front of your face. You just didn't see it before. Your perspective or your view wasn't in alignment with it. Your energy wasn't in alignment with that opportunity, since you have all these doors opening up. Once your energy is in alignment and you turn back around, don't hang there forever. Otherwise, your decisions get foggy again because there's too much blood rush into your brain. You have to turn that knowledge upside down once you feel that illumination, ground it into the earth, and now make new decisions. And now everything you see is going to be different. Sometimes it is a self-sacrifice. You might have to give something up to have these beautiful doors that are supposed to be in your life come into your world, to get to be in the position where you feel vibrant and alive, and you get to be here and get to do this thing or be with that person or be in that space every day. That this huge blessing came into your life where everything is just clear and truth and free and beautiful. So sometimes you have to give up something to make space for what you're supposed to have, or where you're supposed to go, or what you're supposed to be experiencing. Let's see what you're coming from. What is the energy the collective is coming from? Please and thank you. You're coming from feeling victorious. You're recognizing things that you went through that brought you the strength you needed. You're coming from a place where you're actually making a decision because people are recognizing you. You're going to where you're recognized. This could be you in the observation. I hear the observation tower, but in observation mode, seeing somebody that inspires you. Somebody that you're like, hey, they did it. They left that thing. They left that relationship. They left that job. They put all that behind them. They started this project. They started again. They went somewhere different. And now look at all that's happening. Look at all those doors that they're getting. I can do that too. This could be a person that inspires you too. This is the small victory card for me. But it doesn't mean that there wasn't a battle. Usually it means there's some kind of battle you went through. Something had to bring you the strength. Even if it's not a battle, let's just say it's a musical. You had a lot of rehearsals. You had a lot of mess ups. You had a lot of choreography you had to learn and everything, and time and sweat and tears and energy into finally getting on the stage and getting it right. It's not always a hard battle, but it's energy. It's time. It's effort that you put into something to get better. And then coming out feeling like you're on top of your game. It was worth it. Upside down, it's being on your high horse and not recognizing everybody else there that helped you get there. So sometimes this is a little bit egotistical too. If you're up there on the high horse, kind of just riding in that parade, the parade's not going to last forever. Eventually it's going to end. So you have to come back down to earth and walk your horse, talk with these people, see what they went through, mix and mingle. I hear gather ideas together, but there is a sense of victory here. You feel victorious that you're moving along, or you're looking back and looking at all the beautiful victories that you've had in your you book that got you here. Looking at everything as a blessing. So let's see where you're going. You need to know what's the collective moving towards. This is usually the immediate future. So what's happening in the immediate future, please and thank you. Oh, you have the Six of Cups. In the immediate future, you're connecting with somebody from the past. You are definitely tapping into that childlike sense of wonder and innocence, meeting a soulmate, reconnecting with a soulmate. Sometimes I see this as a past life connection. It's innocence. Sometimes it's platonic love, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a romance too. But even if this is a romantic situation, there's still this innocent sense of freedom in it, where you have fun, where you play, where you laugh, where you tickle on the floor like a kid. If this is a friendship that you have, this is the person that you just have a good time with. You can do anything you choose. You can do something serious, talk about serious situations, or just go out and have a good time and have pizza. Usually this is somebody coming back from the past. Upside down, it's way too much nostalgia. You're so wrapped up in the why didn't that happen, and how could this be, and what if that happens, and thinking about the past situations and not actually bringing it back to this beautiful moment of the now that you get to have. It's memories and nostalgia. It's the past. Maybe you are visiting something from the past, going back to your roots. Or maybe this is creating new memories that you get to enjoy and remember for your future. This could also be a helpful friend. Whether it's somebody new, you're going to meet them and it's going to feel like you always know them. And they're going to probably be there for a long time. But it could be somebody that comes back from the past that's going to be really beneficial on your journey. This is usually a person that's got your back, no matter what. It's a friendship. So let's see what the energy you're moving into is, or advice that you need to know. Clarity for the collective's energy, please. Oh, you have the Knight of Wands. Your energy is about to gain some confidence. You're ready to dive headfirst into a situation. Sometimes you have to move on a dime, move very fast. Somebody could also be coming to you really fast. Although, even though it's usually very fast, this particular Knight of Wands is not moving right now. It does look like a battle or something happened here. Something was broken, beat down. It's like a flat tire, except it's a wooden wheel. But you still have your horse. You still have your way. It's interesting. When I think of a horse, I think of it as so special, because even if you have a fancy Hummer or a ATV out in the woods, there are times when a tree falls down and you can't get over it. But a horse can just jump. A horse is meant to be with the earth, to be grounded on the earth. So any kind of hurdle or something that was broken that happened in the past, you have found a way to get over, through, and beyond it. This is a really passionate individual who wants to feel an experience, wants to discover new territory, wants to try something that's never been done before with confidence, enthusiasm, passion. This is somebody who definitely inspires others to come on board on something. Like, come on, you got to give this a try. Come with me. Let's go. We're going to do it now. Upside down, they let the fire sizzle away or fizzle away too fast. It's too many projects at once, too many irons in the fire, and not maintaining each fire to stay, here's sparkly, but to stay illuminated and vibrant and bright. Upside down, this can also be a player energy. So do be aware of that. If somebody's just playing around with your affection or your attention, and they're in and they're out, and they're serious and they're not, you want somebody upright, Knight of Wands, like this one, who's solid and stable. Even if they have bursts of fiery passion and expansion, they're still pretty grounded and consistently moving forward, because they feel that with this sunshine, since this is supposed to be you, it's feeling that this movement that you have to be yourself is going to be constant inspiration for you to have more experiences. It's not the king, but the knight is the one that gets to have fun. You have to be the knight to get to the king. But when you're in the stage of the knight, it's being in the moment. So let's see what the energy is around you. Either the environment around you, or perhaps a particular person or people, and see how they feel about where you're moving, what you're doing, what you need to know about, please and thank you. Oh, you have an ace. So your environment sees you as passionate, thriving, ballsy, taking hold of this rod of expansion. They see you as having a wonderful idea. I'm getting that you are such an inspiration to others to start something on their own or with you, to give something a try, to take a hold and a grasp upon this situation, to keep this beautiful torch paving your way to the future. It's actually like a twin tree. It's coming out of the smoke of a steamboat. I just thought of left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. That one. But I never had a minute of sleeping, worrying about the way things might have been. What's that steam? I can't think of the name of the song. Proud Mary. Look at the steamboat here. Maybe something, the lyrics of that song. And look at how this smoke is coming up and creating this strength to grasp onto this tree of growth. It has flowers. It has something expanding and blooming on it. This could be somebody offering you a great experience too, since this is others. Or you could be seen as that big, powerful hand that made some changes, or on your way down the river, because a river, it flows like life. But you have something here where you're actually propelling with the river. You're both easing on it, and I just heard a really weird song. I don't know where that came from. I guess because of the river, I just thought of the musical, it's a musical called Big River, and there is a song, I'll find it. There's actually two. There's one that sounds a little like a hymn, and there's one that is, if you think it's lonesome, you think it's lonesome where you are tonight, then you ought to be here with me. Wow, we're getting weird songs in this reading, guys, but hey, musicals are coming through. Little Proud Mary. Upside down, it's not taking hold of that passionate flame power inside of you, energy of expansion, creativity, and letting it fizzle away and leaving it for someone else, or putting it in the closet and forgetting how big it can expand your life. So let's pull a card on your fears and or hopes. This can go either way. I look at both sides of the coin. What else does the collective need to know? Well, that actually makes sense on fear and hopes. You have another 6. It's a 6 of Pentacles, though. You're afraid that you're going to put a lot of attention into something and it won't be valued, if it was a fear. Or it could be, sometimes this is if you don't want to open your arms to receive help. It can be out of ego, but it can also be out of humbleness. It can go either way. So sometimes you do have to open your arms to receive help from others, especially if people are inspired by you. They're going to want to help you for the right reasons. This could also be you in the great position where you can do some philanthropy where you can volunteer your time, where you can put your energy into somebody who is open and willing to receive it, and it's just to help. It's not putting your energy into something and overextending it where it's not being valued or appreciated. It's not there, it's where it's valued. And this is equal exchange that comes back into your life. It's monetary, it's money flow, but I always feel like it's more energy. It's an energy exchange back and forward. Sometimes it's paying it forward. Sometimes it's an equal contractual kind of agreement. This happens and I will pay that by then. But it's an agreement nonetheless. And sometimes it's just given. It doesn't have to be a big contract. It's just, here you go. I'm here. I got my jumper cables. Do you need a jump? Or I went to school for that. I have some good advice on how that could help you, or you could maybe fix something in your finances. Do you want to hear what I have to say? And that could go either way. Or it could be something else. Somebody could offer, hey, you know, you got some things going on the side of your house. I have a power washer. Do you want me to do it? I only charge this amount. And they offer their service. It can be exchanging however it is. It doesn't matter what it is. But upright, this means it's even and it's a balance restored into your life. It's feeling like you have reciprocity with your energy, which is beautiful. So let's look at, there's also two different people here. Let me look at that card. The card's kind of unusual. I want to look at it a little closer. I'll let you see it. Oh, it's interesting. Maybe there's an extra message in this. Both of these guys look pretty dapper. There is someone out here with no shoes. She definitely needs help. And this man is doing the right thing. And he's helping her. And this one looks like he's got it all. He's got his hand in the wrong pocket. So maybe pay attention to where you've been bamboozled before and have your discernment and your guard up on a situation to make sure that where there's an exchange of energy or even a friendship or an environment, that somebody's not trying to take advantage of you while you're doing something out of the kindness of your heart. That was kind of an interesting message with that, but maybe that needed to come through. Or maybe that, if that was a fear, maybe that happened to you in the past, where all you wanted to do was help, and you were just bamboozled or taken advantage of. You don't want that to happen again. If you're in the right environment, especially with this here and ultimate clarity, seeing something a completely different way, recognizing the battles you've gone through and coming out victorious with strength because of it, not getting lost in the past, having the right people around you that got your back, that care, that's not going to happen again. Or you're going to have keen awareness of it before it does. So let's get the outcome. Let's see what you need to know. As of right now, time is fluid, energy changes. We have free will. There are many paths to our destination, but let's see what the energy is as of right now. What's the energy for the collective, please, and thank you. And your energy is that you have two here. You're ready for something new. You're ready for a new chapter. It involves the passion of your soul and the true love of your heart. I love this particular Ace of Cups because it also has a pentacle. So when you follow your heart, when you open yourself up to love, when you perhaps be a little vulnerable, when you start something new, it is what brings you true abundance in your life. It is what nourishes your soul. Because when you're doing what you love and you love what you do and you're happy, you can change your world, not just the world, not just your world, both. This is real happiness. But this is an offer. It's an ace. You have to start it. You have to begin. This could be a brand new partnership, a brand new relationship, a brand new job, a brand new project. It doesn't matter what it is. It is a fresh new energy, a new start, and is involving the love of your heart. True love. Upside down, this is you choosing to dump out something that was not fulfilling itself anymore, where it wasn't reciprocal in energy, where it wasn't an equal partnership, that was maybe both true love and friendship. Something that went dry, and it's allowing something to go if it's not right for you anymore. Here, it's the new offer. It could be rekindling a partnership you have, whatever it is that involves the love of your heart. It could be brand new, but it is beautiful. It is a gift from you, from the divine, or from someone special that you feel divinely connected to, and it is golden. It is actually illuminated with ultraviolet light, if you can see that. So this is a love handed to you with divine energy. To take a sip or not take a sip. We all have free will. So let's get one overall tarot card from something totally different, and let's just see if we can bridge all of this together. This is the Art of Life tarot. It is an overall message. Clarify. I hope you guys liked the Celtic Cross. I don't always do this type of reading, but you know how my readings go here. I go with the flow and switch it up to keep it interesting and keep the messages different for whoever needs to hear them. I hope you enjoyed this amazing background today. Let me know in the comments. Hopefully I'll get to do it again or here and there for these readings and make it fun. One more message to bridge. I'll show you all of these. You actually have 3 sixes here. You have the 6 of Wands. You're coming from, going towards the 6 of Cups, and you have the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 is a number that represents love. It is a balanced energy. All right, let's get one more. What is the bridge between all of these? And you have 2 aces. Beautiful Sun. You have big major arcana too between the Hangman, the Sun, and Justice. The only court card is that Knight of Rods, and the only other card, is the 3 of Pentacles, which usually has to do with work, career, working on a partnership. If it has to do with that ace. Project. One card, please. Oh, nice. You have Temperance. So huge. Major arcana coming through. I love Temperance. It brings the balance to everything. Temperance is the divine divergence and emergence together of the masculine and the feminine energy. It's alchemy. It's taking lead base metal and making it gold. It is art. It is emergence of different energies all together to create one beautiful orchestration of brand new energy. It's the Goldilocks zone. It's finding the middle ground. It's recognizing and being flexible that the middle ground with one person, one partnership, one area, one project, you with different emotions as you feel throughout the day, is always an ebb and a flow. It's having that flexibility to be able to maneuver and always find your center no matter where you are. When this comes through, it's when sometimes you have a really unusual partnership, somebody really different than you, and somehow The two of you together are like two peas in a weird old pod together that are perfect. Or it's you and many different personalities somehow working together to create this perfect, like I see like a cake. So I do see it sometimes as the baker, the chef, just the right ingredients. What's too spicy for one party might not be spicy enough for someone else. It's the bartender, it's the wedding coordinator, it's that one that handles everything at once. It makes it look effortless. It doesn't mean that it is. It's just the energy to contain all of those different variables is calm. I like this one. It's Major Arcana 14. Also, I always feel like you have huge angelic protection, guidance. I hear gifts. Interesting. Gifts from the divine when the temperance comes through. I like this. The unlike is joined together. And from differences result the most beautiful harmony. Heraclides. Woman washing her feet by brook. So let's sum this reading up with one card from the Winged Enchantment. I hope this reading was helpful for you guys and you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for subscribing to this channel and for liking these videos. I really appreciate it. And I always feel so much gratitude to get to read all your beautiful comments. Thank you. I feel blessed to be here with you. So let's get one more for the Winged Enchantment. Clarity for the collective, please, and thank you. What is the final message of wisdom to be helpful? Oh, the heron. This is a really nice card. What a magical bird. This is tapping into your intuition. It's having that moment of something really special come into your world. Number 16. Also a little bit like a tower energy. Letting something that was wobbling, not built on a solid foundation, letting it go completely so you can start fresh and new with a solid structure, with the right tools, on the right foundation, with the right energy, in the right environment, with the right person, on the right project. I am Heron, allied to the mystic. I am stable. I am focused and alert. I am at peace. I never miss a ripple in that great pool. I never dwell on movements already past. That tower fell, it's already a rumble. It's already crumbled down. Do you want to rebuild it? Can it be rebuilt? Or can you start new and fresh somewhere else, different? It's all about how you handle that change, not about the change. Change is always going to happen, and sometimes changes are huge. Sometimes we create them, and sometimes it's outside our influence. But how you center yourself and balance yourself amongst those changes is what matters. I am the stillness that allows a greater purpose. I am self-reliance and the inherent strength to stand alone. Now is the time to rest and meditate. You must find your center and ground yourself in it. I'm perfect timing. Never moving too soon, never striking too late. I am the knowledge that everything has its perfect moment in the cosmos. If you're trying to push something, it's time to let go. Be still in the waters around you. Wait for the undercurrent and see what it brings. I am humble. I heard that humble before. With the 6 of Pentacles. I am humble, having mastered the silence of non-action. There is purification in acceptance. There is wellness in letting things be what they are. You are meditation, you are beauty and balance, you are the calm center of your own universe. You are Heron. All right, I hope this reading was helpful for you guys. I hope something came through that brought some insight into your situation. Thank you so much for being here. I love you so much, and I will see you soon.